We're going live. Machua. Greetings, holy ones. Yes, Sikewa. Much respect to all those starseed homies coming on in. Are you those starseed homies coming on in? Got you. Much respect. Welcome to the vibrations, to the consciousness, to the energy of 5D. The fifth dimension. Oh, we're in third dimension now, so wow, that means they're not, they're higher than fourth, and then there's five. Fifth dimension. Mokoye. And within your Templar, that is your throat chakra, the blue ray. Remember this period of time on Tara. Humans are no longer on Earth in that period of time that you are starting to migrate to. Your spirit, your consciousness is going through this transformation, holy ones. You're in it. You're in this spiritual awakening. Because there's a lot who aren't. We're unfortunately a small population of the planet. Only, around 10 to 15 million. That's my speculation. Because based on the numbers of indigo children that Ashiana mentioned in Voyagers 2, there would be at least a few million of us. But she wrote that way back in around 2002. So I know that there's much more indigos that have come in. So I get it, a soft, ballpark here between 10 million of us, man, to 15 million. Okay? And so it's not far off. It's not many of us. And you know what? It's the same with the dark illuminated ones. There's not many of them. It's a small elite. Like there's a small guardian. When we say small, I mean millions. If you want to say 10 million is small. Well, when you compare it to the entire population of planet Earth, which you can Google real quick, it's around 7 million at the time of this recording. 7 billion and 800 million. Like this, 7.8 billion, almost 8 billion. So out of that would be a small 10 million would be only about like this, So basically, it's a high level consciousness, and out of that 10 million or so, right, we have something called the 144,000. What's up with that? That actually goes beyond 5D into the 60 holy ones. There's 144,000 of you who, yes, have reached this plateau, this high level of consciousness compared to Earth 3D consciousness. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels above, 3 levels above. Much higher conscious being, what we call angel. Okay, it's a type of matter form, an angel. It's in the classification of celestial. And so the celestial being is what humans call angels. They're in higher realities. But get this, you get your ideas from someone like a Renaissance artist or some sculptor trying to show you what an angel looks like. Okay, remember, we've been using those sources for hundreds of years since then. And what's up? Okay, these are actually ghost-like beings. Their body is like, it looks like they're phased out, but that's their reality. That's their particle, and it's their vibration, Vato. And you guys have these openings to those vibrations, to those dimensions of reality. And so, any of you opening your third eye, have opened even partially, and you see visions. Have dream work, have intuition, clairvoyance. What's up? Oh, yes. There's a spectrum of consciousness here, even within the guardians. So realize you were once 3D, become 4D, will become 5D, will become 6D, and on. And it's actually reverse logic. You didn't start from the bottom and go up. We came from the top and fell down. either we projected ourselves down or part of our consciousness has fallen down here, while the rest of it is up in the higher dimensional realities, which are more evolved beings. Every level of reality is another epoch in evolution. Spiritual evolution, biological evolution, particle physics evolution. It goes through phases, man. So we're in this phase 1. It's called Density Universe 1, or you can call it Holographic Universe 1. Okay, it is a hologram. So that's what that reference is. And so we are in it doesn't dismiss it as not being real or important or valuable. It's not real, because there is it's an illusion. It's an illusion on purpose, though. We agree to it, and our higher parts are aware of the illusion. And we are aware that it's a participation of consciousness. And God experienced itself and putting itself in a spectrum of itself, so it experiences multiple levels, so it could learn from and create from each level of itself. But it couldn't do that without doing this fragmentation, without this distortion. God had to create darkness. It was something that happened in the hologram, not outside the divine parts of God. No, that's a mistake to say that. I mean the fallen parts of God. It's all divine. You would say holy, but some things are kind of like straight up unholy. Okay? So, but the guardians don't talk like that. They wouldn't say something's bad or good. They realize all are God. Truly, truly understand that. There is no hesitation in that. No what? You just know that. You just know that deep inside yourself as truth. You know that's truth. You feel it. I love you, Holy One. Unconditionally. Thank you for coming to my live. Holy Vatos, what's up? We're going to be talking about this, fifth dimension, 5D, you guys. So you came to the real deal. We don't mess around. We work with spirit. This is a spiritual transmission. And this is a higher consciousness of my work and the Ashiana Dean work, the Guardian work, the Indigos, the Orifim angels, our heritage. Speak these names. The Lyran, Sirin, Anuhazi, the cat people, the Leonines, cat people. Who did the ancient Egyptians worship? Cat people. You understand some of these beings, okay? Claiming to be gods are to you somehow became a individual person. It's not a person, holy ones. Realize I explain, or the guardian material explains, that we are this distortion from a higher original version. And the whole thing about spirituality is the lower parts want to go back to source God. They want to return back to your original state. It's a blessed experience for you as an ascended master to come into the spectrum of oneself. God wanted to experience a spectrum of itself in an isolated portion of its reality, of its own consciousness. God in its created a place, a hologram, and inside here, this is where God can be dark. Outside here, no. So there is allowance, and the fact that dark exists, that means God created it. The fact that Creator creates all. And we're not saying it's good or we're supposed to accept it or embrace it. Hey, what did I just tell you a few moments ago? There is no darkness in the most sacred, highest realms, highest consciousness, highest structure of God. And Ashiana, she breaks it down, man. Our teacher, Ashiana Dean, going by Iyasha Ashana, our sister, much respect to her and the guardian teachings. And you guys awaken, right? It's a real awakening. And I just told you, there's millions, I reminded you, that's all, that there's millions of you awakening to who you are as a star being coming in on a spiritual mission. And you want to know what that is. And for most of you following the Christos, what's up? That's no confusion there. That's the Emerald Covenant, Hafatos. You resonate with Christos, you resonate with the Emerald Covenant. That is your covenant. That is your true creator called the Elohai. So the blue flame, Holy One. So I just made a video recently about the blue flame, violet flame, and the gold flame, and how they're part of the universal trinity. And the word universal, that means the universe level, not the person, not the planet level, not the solar system, star level, not the galactic level. Universal. Machias. And there's these grand beings called, that's actually avatars. So the Rishi are like suns. But the actual color to visualize, the actual color is pale turquoise. So that's the blue flame. That's the Emerald Covenant. I didn't mean to point there, but you see it in your third eye. Elohai. As you say this holy name, you can do inner speak. You don't have to speak out loud, I mean. A moment. Let's cleanse and purify the space. Much respect to you, homies. I love you so much. No, seriously, guys. This group here at Christos Avatar. Hey, hi. I'm talking about you guys. This group here at Christos Avatar, you guys are freaking special, man. Excuse me. You are special. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's very important and precious that we're here. That's why I mean by special. We're all special. We're all God. What I'm saying is, and I'm not saying chosen people. Don't take me out of context. Okay, so you're special in the regards that you're different. You're different. Let's just say you're different. We're different, not special or better. Because that's what people are going to say I'm saying, you know. No, honey, don't take me out of context. We lit the charcoal. It's ignited. Why, Yetsu? Why haven't you burned incense resin in your space? Be mindful, though, of fire detectors, because it's enough smoke to. I learned the hard lesson. I found out real quick that this will set off the fire alarm. So I still do it in here because this is sacred ground, and I want this in the space, and it's powerful, man. It's truly like putrefying energy to the darkness. They don't want to be around frankincense, a big thick cloud of frankincense. What's up? Thank you, frankincense, for co-creating and assisting in the blessing, you know, the cleansing and protection of the space. It's important to me for you guys to get this screen, this filter. You know, I mean, it's important for me to be at my best energy for you as service, you know. And I always pray, I tell you, to Elohai, you could say, communicate to Elohai for accuracy. I do that every single time before I speak to you guys. I always pray to my higher consciousness. We can recognize our higher consciousness. You have, all of us have higher consciousness that you can speak to. Even if you don't feel yourself as having strong psychic perceptions, or you don't really see these beings yet, you will. Truly. Keep following a spiritual journey, guys. You will be led to these races, because this races is involved with us. They're involved with what's going on here, and basically they're time travelers. You could say they are our future coming to check us out. They love us. There's good alien starseed beings. We call them multidimensional, you know, and these ones would be angelic beings, archangelic beings, avatar beings. Okay? Christos, or Christ, Jeshua, was this level of consciousness coming in. He truly was an indigo child master, a high level one, what we call an indigo type 1. Like Ashana is an Asha, she's a Yasha, she's an indigo type 1 master. So much respect to our sister, and for in gratitude for her and the guardians. Remember, she got this through the guardians. And so that you awaken, we reincarnate here from the stars. Our soul, our spirit is from the stars. Pleiades, Sirius, higher worlds like, Gaia, higher worlds, Tara first and then Gaia, and then you keep going into higher levels of God. Okay? We are going through the consciousness of God, ascension, raptures for some people, right? A rapture, and then another rapture, and then another rapture. What we would say is this is biotransmutation. Like this is some type of transmutation, or you can say metamorphosis. Like this, you change into a whole nother higher level evolved being, and that's only your second level out of 5. What we call the density matter levels. Your body is lesser and lesser, but more refined and more beautiful and perfected. You have more consciousness, and you have more of your DNA. So of course you're going to be more perfected. It's not comparison as in your value. We're not talking about that. We're talking about how much consciousness each dimension explodes in. It's kind of like going from kilobyte to megabyte. Whole nother reality, right? But then you go into the gigabytes and terabytes, and whoa. So these are epochs, evolutions, advancements. This is greater energy. That's all. It's not better. It's all God. Everything is equal in God. That's the ones following the law of one. Some of you aren't, I guess. You believe in Jehovah God, or Muhammad's God, all these different Egyptian gods, or Roman gods, or Greek gods, or Viking gods, or you can keep going on. Mochivas. These are star beings in higher dimensions being bullies. What's up? Straight up. You're all creator. Not some of you, and that's the false side. We're talking what? Dark concepts, negative concepts. How's that? Fear is negative. Did you not notice? Fear is a negative thing to do to someone. Would you put your child in fear? If necessary. Understand this consciousness is dark, a bad thing to have. And Jehovah God has definitely put you in fear. This is, imagine doing this to your own child. Whatever Jehovah has done, imagine doing this to your child. If you love your child, of course. Because some people have some hatred. Yeah. Be nice. Embrace these children's highest potential. Don't disempower them and put them in shame or fear or some type of twisted guilt. Okay? Did you notice that's all abusive characteristics? That's all negative characteristics. Hi, how are you? We're transmuting that old paradigm. That what? Sexist patriarchy? What they call the Templar Melchizedeks? Transmute these fallen angels. Transmute these Akochewa, dark illuminated ones, and we know who I'm really saying. More cheers. More cars. We transmute this wickedness because we're light. That's our property. That's our principle. We serve light. Okay, I can understand when people make these comments that, they're using fear themselves and their message. You guys, this is like your friends, your family saying, like you concern and love your family, right? Saying, hey, holy ones, there's been a takeover on your consciousness on earth. You're not serving light. This is a planetary message, man. It's for all you Vatos in all these different languages, since the Tower of Babel. What's that really? Bab-El. Again, L. Do I have to point this out to you? Bab-El. The Bab what? are you serving? What are you worshiping, Baal? Demons and fallen ones. Fear? Oh, that's what a sick, twisted being would do to its children, family. So, do you feel that in this world? Let's do it. Let's do it, vatos. We're doing it. Co-creating with this powerful, transmuting, raw, powerful, cosmic, mystic, divine incense. Hey, it's a river of consciousness, man, coming in from my higher chakra, my higher family. They call it the personal Christos. My personal Christos greets you, holy ones. I love you much, you. Okay. Much respect to you guys in your spiritual journey. I love you so much. Thank you for standing with me in the Christ, with the guardians called Christos. That's the word we used, Christos. I love you, holy Christ. Much respect to you and your beliefs. I know we're going to be different than your Bible. We're just trying to give you a concept, and you can choose within your own what we call inner Christ, because you are part of this divine consciousness, holy ones. There's been a distortion in your world, and yes, something so sacred as religion could have, most likely has, definitely did happen, was that your religions were changed thanks to this Constantine realized the Council of Nicaea took this original sacred science teachings, that's what this is, the Maharata, the inner Christ, inner Christos, that's what we say, and also talking about physics of God, not just the spirit side, but the numbers side too. You would say there's calculation in God, there's logic in God, there is a it's all alive. Even though it's a hologram, it's all consciousness that's moving the hologram. Okay, so it still matters. It's still divine beings projecting themselves here to experience this. Whoa, including the 5D. Now the 5D is like a level way down here compared to what? The Christed level, way up here, 12D. You know, because it goes in expansions, or you're going through fall. Check your thoughts, holy ones. What are your thoughts within yourself? You say, no one reads my thoughts, so it doesn't matter. I'm a sovereign being. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you aren't. I mean, this is about energy. What do you think that is doing? What kind of energy? What is that doing? You put that emotion and that intention. It was a spell, and you know it, maybe subconsciously. But realize you have some habits, routines. You're thinking in these ways towards other beings, whether it's a human, an animal, a plant, or whatever. You're just a lot of you are vampire energy. What do you think's going on here? You know, you get in an angry fight with your lover, or even family, or kids, or parents. This is the darkness that you're fighting. You're fighting darkness, holy ones, in the most simple levels of life. It has encroached on us. It is provoking us. It is attacking us. It is against Christ, against the Christos. We call it anti-Christos. Vampires who are literally attacking the Christos. So you are this divine being, and the teachings are meant to strengthen you to defend yourself against this darkness that exists, that you don't just dismiss or just kind of like wish away the darkness kind of shit. That's called the New Age clueless movement. Are you part of that? What's up, homie? You don't want to be clueless. That is dangerous when you don't speak about what's happening with the darkness. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're a fool if you're not preparing yourself for darkness. In your light, in your brilliance, in your majesty, and realize God is all. Well, you don't want to accept that one, huh? Well, I'm sorry, Vato. You got some more cycles ahead of you. Is that what you want? To repeat? Rinse and repeat? Reincarnate? Go back to that hell? What's up? You want to leave. You want to improve. You want to heal. And you want to get out. You don't want to repeat what they call what? They call it reincarnate. You don't want to reincarnate. Why redo? Why go over what? You want to change what we say? Transmute, transform, metamorphosis. You want to qualify for your metamorphosis so you can get the F out. Much respect to you, homies. It's not easy. It's not easy because we're in a bad state down here. And because of our thoughts and our actions from another timeline, wow, you came again. Now we're going to come again? Or are you going to get somewhere this time? I love you. What's up, Indigo? Yeah. We're priests, man. Priests of light. Priests of Christos. What they call the priest of Azerline. That's what Jeshua was part of. What's up? You guys are coming in from Sarias B. Remember, Sarias A is where Jehovah, Yahweh exists. These alien multidimensional beings. Realize there's higher angels, higher beings that may be dark than you. Like you're lower, but you're light. Serving Law 1. Here in 3D even. But these holy, mighty, unholy, actually, dark avatars, they just want to devour and conquer and just kill or control so it can entertain itself or whatever, feed itself. This is horror. You don't want to fall down into horror. That is what is in... you know the phantom exists, right? You believe there's some type of place for negative, dark, wicked energy. That is fallen energy. That was only possible, only done by themselves. Nothing else could have got them into the phantom without them doing some horrible freaking things. Where your consciousness does a flip-flop and goes into the reverse. Remember, we have life expanding. And we have phantom, what you can call vampire, devouring you. Your consciousness, your energy, use black magic. These beings are wicked. Anti-life. Spell live backwards. E-V-I-L. These fallen Anunnaki, these fallen reptilians, okay, called the Draconians. They're called dragon moths, the highest level, and then they're called Anunnaki at another level. Realize these are the fallen Anu Elohim. Then we have a competing gangsta. What's up, homies? Those reptilians, the dragon moths, dragons with insects, futures. Realize there's the mighty beings are ancient and they're they're just other guardians, or you would say no, I made a mistake. They're other founder races, but fallen ones. Okay, because we have cat people, and then we have these other races like the dinosaurs, dinoids, reptilians, and mantis beings. They're peaceful. They're called Athean. Therefore, they are following the law of one. It's a universal thing. It's not a church dogma earth thing, okay? No, this is a fallen creed. You're in a fallen system. You would say a fallen aspect of yourself. This is not our normal state. This is definitely one of those parts of our level parts of our consciousness is experiencing some freaking negative shit. You should be in a blessed state. Our people, our race, our consciousness, our planet needs to be at a blessed state, holy ones. We don't want to be this, what is this energy? This horrible energy. You're meant to be this beacon of light, this power. You're powerful through Christ, Christos. You're powerful through God, following the original intention of God, the love of God. All are one, all are equal, all within God are all. The many are the one is many. What's up, Neo? What's up, Morpheus? Wachiwa? You find that brilliance within you. You find God, you find Christ within you, nowhere else. This is a projection, a hologram. You don't find God outside in some illusion. You're seeking for God in a make-believe world. Somebody made this world. You all are making this world. And you got distorted and twisted in your ideas. You forgot what is God. You forgot what is Christ. Why? How? How could you lose your identity because of these freaking vampires? You can't imagine this wickedness. I mean, it's not like you want to spend time thinking about wickedness. That's not the light. We're not into horror flicks. What are you doing programming this consciousness into your being, into your aura, into your thoughts? What are you doing? You know, just asking. What's up, homie? Man, my grandma, she was into horror. I was like, damn, grandma. Bless her, I love her. I think it's through my mom's side, which is my grandma, that where the indigo line comes through. But no, that doesn't, I fixed that. I correct that. Because I realized also my father is also indigo. But he's the only one that's awakened, but not like, he doesn't know anything about the Christos information. He's had chance to check. I've talked about him about deep stuff, but I never push anything on people. Like when we're in personal life, like you would hang out with my dad, come on over to his house and or my sister's house and talk to him and have these deep conversations. I knew he was indigo. You can tell when someone's thoughts is understanding the illusion, understanding the darkness here. When you start to see it, and even we all grew up in religions, most of us. I did, for sure, since I was a little boy. My dad brought me into it when I was a little boy. He wasn't always religious, you know, so to speak, but it's within us, because he had so many visions of angels, so many lucid dreams and astral traveling. He doesn't know it's astral traveling. You see what I'm saying? Like your old folks of grandparents, whatever, they don't really, you know. You have to just respect where they're at in the moment, because they're not their full self. So, but you love them, blessing to them, right? More chiwa, more cool, yeah. Let's get some more sacred resin. Yeah. What's up, homies? Check out my Etsy shop, vatos. Anuhazi artworks. Mochivas. I sell my crystals there too, and my computer art. What's up? Computer generated vatos. It takes time, but faster than normal painting and stuff. It still takes time. It still takes imagination, creativity to use these tools. So, and did I say it takes time? Too much time. Because now, I use only my pictures, because I used to have to go find something creative on the browser of Google until I finally realized, hey, what the F, I'll just make my own, but it takes time. So I love you guys, and I respect you for your being here, because it's not, you have to be brave, and I believe you're brave. You guys are connecting to your journey here. Some of this information is getting to you, like awakening some memory or some realization. That's me just helping you remember. You already know all this brilliance. You are these mighty ones. That's what my whole message is. You are these mighty ones. And it's hard to find someone, a race, conscious people like the humans who have been hurt, downtrodden for so long by these fallen angels, the Anunnaki mostly, that started it. Because they're our own people. They're part of our family, like cousins. They're like cousins because they're half of us. They're half of humans. Or you would say they're half Anuhazi. That's right. They're the sister race of the Anuhazi. The Anu. So beautiful because they were once blessed like the other race. Everyone was getting along. But like some of the other fallen beings, they chose to fall. So they're the ones who became and created the Anunnaki race. And then there's a bunch of hybrid Anunnaki races, and not just one race. You're not going to get that from Zachariah Ascension or some other inky promoter. Sorry. That's probably going to go against some of those teachings. What are they teaching? Holy ones and the New Age movement. We talk about that. What's up? It is divine. You are divine. And I love you, my Chihuahua. You are strong. We are strong in light. I'm so grateful to have chosen light. Because I could have, you could have, any one of us could have chosen dark, but we didn't. At least not now. We changed our mind. You choose. You are now serving light. What's up? Blessing to you, holy vatos of light. Yes, put some more benzoin. We got this. You got this, man. You're never alone. You got some higher consciousness waiting for you to activate. So spark it. Get that body going, that flame body, that plasma body. What's up? You learn it from this Tantria Hora, from this Kathara, from the sliders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Learn this ascension mechanics, the most powerful ascension knowledge on the planet. It used to be very private. It wasn't given to anyone else for a while. It's now published, and there was a famous interview. We say famous because it's our Oceana, right? Interview with Carrie Cassidy that brought her public. Then she became private again. She doesn't speak anymore in public. Just realize the knowledge is out there for you. Go check it out, vatos. And much respect to all of you exploring your consciousness. And I just want to say, always use your free will choice to accept any information, including our own information. Okay? You're the final say. You are a sovereign, holy being. That's part of God. You're part of what is the all, the many. You are God. You're just experiencing this level of God. A simple level compared to these mighty, magical, powerful levels, which with a grand collective of thoughts and energies and and intentions. Wow, a group of you. You're mighty. You're embracing many lifetimes you have lived in one being. That's who you are when you come in here with this higher chakra, Holy One. You have many more lifetimes that you have lived. You are more experienced Vato. We're not comparing, saying you're better or some shit, so don't get an ego. Bless you. We're all God, so don't be arrogant, you guys. Don't be coming from your ego. That's 3D shit. You're trying to elevate yourself beyond 3D. Okay? That's really low vibe, Vatos. You need to experience some astral, some archetype, and some angelic. Start bringing in that energy. That's your heart chakra, 4. Your throat chakra, 5. Your third eye, the 6th chakra. 4, 5, 6. This is your soul level. But humans are below the soul level. And something called the incarnate level. Much respect to you, Vato Locos. If you guys have liked anything you've heard tonight, please consider doing one of those super chat donations. Thank you so much for that, you guys. And I also put a donation link at the top for convenience if you want to do it through PayPal. And thank you guys for those who are members here, because you can also join. Did you know that? And meet us in chat. What's up? present your ideas and questions with us, the other Christos, people interested in Christos. Now, if we ever get trolls, we have to let you go. Sorry, I still love you. No judgment, but we can't have that energy there. We got Indigo Wizard and Starman watching our back. What's up? My vatos, yeah. We got this, man. Much respect to the 5D and 6D and beyond. What's up, Machiwa? We have mighty consciousness, a great consciousness, man. We just like, thank you for that, Starman. You're awesome, brother. Check it out. We got Quinn Nim. Happy to have chosen the light. Yes, you said it, sister. Thank you for shining and representing. Indigo homies. Lauren, Renee. Laughing pills. Laughing pulls you up to the next level quickly. There we said it. You guys want to have, like she said, ideas about things that raise your vibration. There's books on it. Like 300 ways to raise your vibration or more, or whatever, you know. Google some ideas or websites, and you want to keep on doing this positive vibration. It manifests a positive result, you guys. You're trying to be light. You're trying to be divine, and it's, what does it mean to be divine? You know, to be holy, to be pure, you know, to be blessed. This is what you're capable of. We can learn to transform ourselves into this holy ones. Okay? It all depends on your thoughts and the choices that you make along this spiritual journey of yours. It may seem overwhelming in the beginning, and because it's really challenging your old, you know, paradigm ideas. It's kind of frightening because you believed in that. So like, it was like, you know, like the end, like the only, like the, you know, that's what I mean. You weren't given a choice. You only had one choice, but now you do have a choice. I mean, you have always had people who didn't want to believe in this God or this religion, but then you have people who are bringing down what you call starseeds. So you have these people twisted in the dark illuminated ones and their doctrines, their teachings, the wicked, false creeds. Then you have these starseeds coming in and representing this magic, this magi, this holy grail, this priest king. You're representing this history, this code. You are sacred, vatos. Sup, Indigos. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, we are, homies. We're the ones that raise the consciousness on earth. Do you feel it? It's like undeniable. Yeah. You remember God. You remember law of one, the universal sacred law of one. It's what you're coming from, homie. You're part of the Emerald Covenant, the Emerald Order. Why don't you make a dialogue with them? Why don't you try to imagine, what these are like pale turquoise suns. Can you imagine a pale turquoise sun? Okay? Pale turquoise sun. That is holy Elohai. And if you can't imagine a sun, try to imagine a 6-pointed star. Okay, so you're using the symbol code of the 6-pointed star in the pale turquoise color. Then you have, it's like magic. You connect to it. You make a connection to it by seeing it inside your third eye. You see it, you teleport to it. Basically, you say, you manifest it to your thoughts, to your consciousness. You're aware, because you can go through time. We're time travelers in these indigo children, these star seeds. We're time travelers in our thoughts. We can go to future thoughts and bring it in, and no one's gonna have down here in 3D ain't gonna know what the F you were talking about. That's why this information, Ashiana's information, doesn't reach everybody. This guardian information doesn't vibrate for everybody. Most people just pass over it. Think we're crazy or some new age bullshit. No. I love you, Holy One. Much respect to you, Starseeds. Yeah. Yeah. Right? You know what's up, God. Christos. And the Guardians spell it from the Anahazi spelling, which is spelled with a Krystos. Some people will change the Y for an I if you prefer. What you resonate with. I personally prefer and resonate with the Y. Christos. Because I saw her, Ashana, do that in her oldest work. And I feel that she realized it in her older self more. That it's Krystos. So I basically just agree with her. I mean, teacher, I resonate with that. Thank you so much. So you guys can choose for yourself. I chosen for myself. You're not going to find no dogmas or sacrifice or fear. Okay? We have to talk about the dark beings. I'm talking about when you finally leave this hell, you know, because it's like hell, man. When you finally leave this dark infested reality field, your memory will return like that. She will freaking like trip. It's kind of like you just woke out of your virtual reality trip. It was so real. You were in. It was like lucid, you know. And then you finally come back to your reality and like, holy shit. You see these divine worlds. And so we experience them. We travel to them. We feel them. We know, we remember it for a little while. Your memory, your like greater memory turns on while you're having this experience. And holy shit, it's not faith, it's not hope or belief, it's a knowing. For a moment, your whole being remembers you're this divine, conscious, godlike being. We are God, and God is mighty. Machiwa. I'm not saying, do we behave like God down here in the third dimension? Hey, that's a big distortion. But there's still part of God here. Okay? So we live in these dimensions intentionally. We chose to do it consciously. So we're here by our own will, and we're experiencing this. So, Starseed, Holy Angel, some of you Archangels, hey, you can bioregenerate. You change your DNA with your mind, consciousness. You have this divine consciousness. We are these people. We have this blue skin. We are priests. We have magical abilities, psychic powers. We are this Achivas, traveling magi like Doctor Strange, but not like Doctor Strange. But you have the ability to go through dimensions and time. And you had these powerful abilities because you're like Time Lords and shit, because you're these high level beings. And you're able to go through dimensions and go through other realities and, like parallel realities even, and inner earth realities. You can go to many different realities. What's up? I love you. Bless you. You're called the Holy Templar. You are the sacred ones. Returning to earth, we promised that we would return. We returning, in mass. There's millions of us, like I said earlier. What's up, Indigo homies? What's up, Vato Locos? We're representing pretty powerful, we would say, realization. Have this realization waiting for you. It's waiting for you. You're going to know this. You're going to remember this, Holy One. No one has to hold your hand. It's inside your DNA. Reclaim it. remember who I am. Say that to yourself several times a day. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. Say it many different ways, many different tones, many different melodies, many different beats. What's up? Say it. Know it. You are this Holy One. Even if you've been downtrodden, Holy One, rebuild that. Reclaim your original desires. What do you want to be? What do, say it plainly. Make it an intention. Put some energy behind it. Put some thoughts behind it. You are these powerful beings. What are you doing sitting and just stuck in 3D? You need to get off that shit and start claiming your power and your divinity, your divine consciousness, your higher consciousness, and spark that awareness. We're awakening to a higher identity. We are these extraterrestrial hybrid human beings. It's in our DNA, human race, but more. We have higher starseed DNA. That's why we're called star seeds. The seed part stands for the biological Templar, what the Guardians call your DNA template. So that is what is projecting you in the hologram. Your morphogenetic field, it's called, your crystal body. But we have our crystal body, then we have the planetary crystal body, and then the stellar, the sun crystal body, morphogenetic field, morph field. I hear Ashiana call it morphogenetic field, but then she gets tired of saying morphogenetic when you can just say morph. So she started saying morph field. So it means the same thing, morph field. That's an abbreviated way to say morphogenetic. Morphogenetic. Machiva stuta. What's up? Yeah, baby. I started earlier, so don't worry. I won't keep you up late tonight. But you guys are awesome. You're the ones actually care about this divine, you would say, purpose. You are these angels, man. You are these archangels. That's what starseeds are. They're coming from those levels. There's one level of humans, and then you got higher astral level. That's in the 4th dimension. You're in 3D. Hi. What's up, 3D? How you doing? What's up, homie? What's up, sister? What's up, brother? We're embodied inside the 3rd dimension, but we have surely other consciousness in all the other dimensions happening simultaneously. It is that we have distortions in our DNA, and now we can't remember jack shit. We've been disconnected from it, cut off. You don't remember that you're this powerful race. Leads you all the way up the DNA, all the way up to these Anuhazi Christos beings. All humans are Christ. All humans. That's your Templar. That's what humans are. A 12th dimensional DNA Templar. It's called the Diamond Sun DNA. That's what the Guardians call it. So Christos has this 12-strand Diamond Sun DNA. That's a powerful freaking package, Vatos. 12 levels of consciousness. And you know what it means to be Christed? It means that you have the consciousness, you have the DNA, the memory, all that, to finally leave the entire time matrix. If you don't want to manifest or reincarnate in any form in that reality, maybe you're done. Maybe you're an old soul and you just want to move on. You're in this, you feel the age. You feel the energy of this negative energy on Earth affect your health or your mind or whatever. Your spirit is so strong, and you experience it every day. Some of you. So we're like having this spiritual war, man, homies, and we're guardians of light, and we're gonna be attacked by demons and fallen angels and dark magicians and witches and all this shit. And if you're just gonna be so clueless, the New Age clueless movement. If you're just gonna dismiss, basically wish away the darkness. Well, you're like the ones that are the calf that gets put on the sacrificial fire pit. You're the sacrifice. You're the ones who they're gonna go after. I don't know what the hell this is, guys. I'm stopping it right now. I can allow that or not allow it if I want to. It's my own connection. We'll be more positive. Sorry, guys. But realize that we are literally being affected by what the planet is going through. And she can feel all of us at once. And we're like making a big deal about one little incarnation that we think is so horrible or something. You know? Like, I want to get out of here. I'm done with Earth. Please take me home. I want to be home. I am home. Put that intention. You're a spiritual, mighty being. You can make yourself able to go home. What's up, homie? Sin, vato! Understand law of one in your mind, in your spirit, in your energy. Know that all are God. And, hey, grow back your DNA, bioregenerate your DNA. It means it takes work, it takes effort, and you can't just pay money to do it. You got to go through it with your mind, your own consciousness. You're doing this with your spirit. What's up, homies? What's going on? You got this. You're being led to a greater, powerful, a higher level of yourself. Why not embrace that? Okay? Because you are mighty. And if you saw your true form, holy cow, you would be humbled. Much respect to you, sacred ones, ancient ones. We got this. No problem, Vato. Shine. Keep shining. Keep shining that love and joy and peace. Why not? Why not stop being negative and imagine this. Start being just completely switch to love and joy and gratitude and happiness, a smile. You know, this joy building up inside your body, you feel it. Yes. And you release many tears, probably some of you. It's okay to release. You need to release. Have you released yet? We are finding and healing our pain. We are this priest. We have the capability to go within and take those past lives that have been hurting us, holding us in some state of fear, guilt, or shame, or whatever, negative. If you sense it's negative, you know something's not right. And maybe you won't understand it right away, but just go by that gut feeling, holy ones. If something is off, you can't tell yet if it's wrong or not, then hold off on it until you find the answer. There's no reason to risk, right? So, there's going to be a lot of beings trying to get your consentment, and now that you've given them free reign or free will, now they will exercise that, and definitely, you know, they're vampires. You're messing with fallen angels, dude. It's like, oh, you want to go have fun on a Ouija board? Oh, okay. You're giving free, consentment to these beings. Now they're going to be in your fields. These beings are masters at this shit. What the F are you? You think you're cool or powerful practicing black magic, but man, you're in a hierarchy of wickedness now. You're going to be fed off of. So there's always going to be more powerful beings, you know, until you get to be the most wicked creature on earth, right? So a lot of beings hate humans. So we're also have a lot of beings that love us, and a lot of angels love us. That's our higher parts. Our higher parts of humans are angels. The Bible is, and religion is going to make you as a peasant. They're going to break you down into this lowly, sinful, inferior creature, human. And that's what they do, straight up. It's black magic, patos. And so just realize that we're meant to heal that, transmute that. We talk about it from the light point of view and cleanse that. When people learn about it, then they aren't, when the illusion is broken, then the power is taken away from the vampire. We reclaim our energy. And you will notice your energy start to go up when you start letting go of some narcissists and psychopaths in your life. Come on, it's time. You haven't changed relationships, or at least stopped dating or being with someone right now. You need to clean up your consciousness, Vato. You know, guys, girls, what's up? Machiwa. Can you say I feel good, like I know that I would, yeah. Dancing with James Brown and shit. Like you feel like groovy, you feel like just moving your feet, and you don't know what you're doing maybe, and you just like going with it. Yeah, baby, yeah. Like, whoa, dude, this is trippy shit. Do that again, man. Hell yeah. Thank you for those hearts. You're so kind. Bless you, Holy One. Let me refresh the page. We got this. You got this. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Your holy angels coming in. Your holy angels coming in and finding out that you're from other planets. You have starseed memories. All these 3D Earth people think you're full of shit. Hello, you got some, support, Vatos. What I mean is, come join the team, and you got support, homies, for your questions from a Christos point of view. Check it out. For the price of a cappuccino, or a whatever you like for $5. What can you get nowadays, right? What can I get still for $5? Things would be. I remember this movie. It was in the first Predator movie. I think it was the first Predator movie. So it's kind of in the future, and they show that like he's getting a soda from the soda machine. To get one soda, I think this might be Total Recall. Sorry, I'm messing myself up. But the fact of the matter is, we get some of these distortions in movies and stuff. And sometimes, some of these things are what you call like disclosure. Something that's being revealed to you from higher intelligence, higher sources. Now, all of it is dark. Realize there is light here too. I really get all kinds of people communicating to me. A lot of them blessed, and a lot of them not so cool at all. But that's the consciousness you can expect, you guys, amongst your own circles, right? You have to deal with these kind of levels of people who haven't figured it out yet. No, great. Gee, this is fun. But think about this. If it's showing up in your fields, honey, it's showing up for a reason. Yeah, think about that. Especially the negative things that happen to you. We are God, sovereign, free. You don't allow other beings to use your vessel, your body, or something with your consciousness. What are you doing? I mean, that's like, hello, invitation. I'm trying to get my copal, guys, sorry. And plus my shaker. Much respect to you guys. Let's get some mystical copal, vatos. What's up? Ah, baby. Interesting, huh? Ikishiwa mochi copal white. This one's called white copal because there's different colors, and they will smell a little bit different. But this one's the white one. This one has big pieces. I like it. It melts the charcoal, right? I love you. Give me a hug, vatos. Patas. Much respect to all of you who are, resonate something with this channel. Much respect to you. Here's my powerful Amber. Blessings, blessings. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Holy One, for co-creating with us, right? Tonight. Thank you for those hearts. You're so blessed. So kind and sweet. So we take this. I know some of you care about me. I'm so happy that you're here with me. You give me peace. I have peace because there's people like you out there. Much respect. Much love. I want to hug you. What's up? We got this peaceful transformation. It's just done through consciousness. What's up? Makoye. You're gonna go places if you understand that, Bato. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me get my staff. It's in there in the corner. Try not to knock anything over. Ah, well, shit. Yeah. Oh, yes, shit. Full of energy, vatos. Sometimes the guardians will speak through, or the light language will come through, and it's blessed. It's a positive thing. If it's negative, I won't let it come through. Okay. Avastitas, because there could be interference, because that's what they do with the light. They interfere with us. Like yesterday, right? You guys remember what happened throughout yesterday? I love you, vatos. What's up? My family. Starseed Holy Ones. Magi Kings. Where's the glasses? Don't sit on them, ass wipe. You can't replace these right now. Shit. Because I don't have backups. I just have this one. Shit. I think they're okay. Oh. I need to switch glasses maybe. Joni. Oh wait. It scrolled up. Joni. Joni Risk. Camellia. Oh my gosh, my glasses. Camelo. So respect. Much respect. 999 even. That was awesome energy. I like 999. It's like my birthday. That's right. Mokoye. This is not working very well either, but Johnny Riss Canelo. Yes, I finally said it, Canelo. Okay. Much respect. It's sometimes we have I have the same problem, guys. People, I tell them my name is Stavian. I usually got to repeat it 4 times or something, a few times, and spell it finally, because they'll say Damien, they'll say Tavian. Tavian's fine, but anyways, yeah, the staff. What's about those? Who wants to be moderator? What was that? Lazarus, yo. Estoy bien, Indigo, mi hermano. What's up, Lazarus? Much respect. Yeah, the staff. Holy ones. We got Jennifer Miller. Oh, yeah, yes, we do have a good one. I'm so grateful as long as it lasts. We got this. The unicorn is peaceful. Thank you. Thavion, you said it, sister. Much love, you guys. Mrs. Mystic. Jennifer Miller. Sylvia Cole. Thank you, Sylvia. Well, it's interesting. I know there's something to do in the material of Ashana's material that has to do with some hex that's put on you through this. It's like something to do with your well, some people would call them ley lines, but chicas machiwa. Sometimes I'm not allowed to say something, so I don't finish my sentence. Sorry. Whatever machiwas. Like you respect the guardians, right? So, and they're higher up than you, so what I mean is you still God sovereign free, you just realize machiwa, masitas, akaya. Much respect to that energy. It's there, vatos. Right here. We got this. You got this, you guys. We're part of this. You're part of this. Yeah, laziness. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here with me. Like literally, we came to the same space and time. And we're around the different parts of the planet, right? We're being met together in another space, our space. You put the energy in the chat, that puts energy in our space. If it's a troll, they're putting bad energy in our space. That's why we politely, gently transmute trolls or whatever negative energy. We want to be in this positive strength and pureness, purity, resonate with our principle, right? And we're supposed to be examples of it. So you would say the consciousness still developing itself can see what it's capable of, because we're coming from the same source. We're returning to source, the source of all creation, or source which is God. We're returning to that. We're reclaiming all our parts, combining them into a greater awareness. That's what you're going to be doing on a spiritual journey, gaining a more greater intelligence, psychic perception, awareness. Awakening does that. That's what we're supposed to be. Become higher versions of ourselves. You're like Marvel heroes, like, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you will be very powerful beings. It's a awakening process. That's the DNA, that high level DNA isn't just going to be turned on when you're a baby. You develop that awareness within you. You activate your DNA yourself. It's in your DNA. It's all in our DNA. That's what those teachings are about. It's literally about changing your DNA. That's what this spiritual teachings are. They're called the freedom teachings, or she would just call it Kalantic science, or Kathara, or the Sliders material, or the Tantriya Hura. There's different parts of her teachings. And you can just jump into it and start learning. Much respect to you, vatos. Yeah. We have to be graceful. We want to set the pace of our higher potentials within all of us, because it is here, you guys. We're being reminded by the guardians that we're these mighty races. We just have been in tyranny, basically spiritual tyranny, with these dark beings who are vampiric. You know, they're all about siphoning energies, life force, human spirit. They're at war with us. So we're a priest of light, and they're trying to make us forget that. So guardians are telling us once again, in this giant body of knowledge, there's a whole bunch of workshops, man. You won't get tired, or you won't run out of material. It's lifetime of work, because it's also advanced, and so some of the advanced stuff you will have to repeat it a few times. I love you, holy ones. Akayes. I love you. And we're the guard. We're the guardians in 2023. You and me, sister, brother, we're the ones awakening ourselves. And then we realize this great task before us. We need to awaken as many people as we can. But don't go against their free will. You have to offer that to them, and they use their free will to choose, right? So, yeah, so the dark side wouldn't do that. They're going to try to manipulate you to go and coerce you to follow their desire, their intention. Or they'll just take you over and do it either way, you know. So we're not meant to be passive, or you know, we can guard ourselves, protect ourselves and our loved ones. If there's danger, you have a right to defend yourself against such danger. So anyone says otherwise, they're trying to disempower you and make you vulnerable in the spiritual war, which is real. Not something to dismiss and just not plan for or not prepare for. Kind of like in Harry Potter, they had this defense against dark arts. Harry was trying to get the others secretly that, you know, to learn how to defend. So we do that. We have our techniques like the Mark Shield and other plasma body. We have these other levels of ourself where we're protected, and we can reclaim that through these teachings. And that's why I want to do it justice to go over all her information, because there's so much of it. So I you know, suggest that you guys look through it when you can. Thank you. So it's a path that's not always enjoyable, but we can become dismayed. People that we still engage with in the 3D world can dismay us, because we just want to be in a pleasant vibration, in a happy, loving vibration, but then someone in the 3D will attack you, and so you have this effect from this people that are negative. Wow, Graniel Sackers, much respect. That's awesome, Holy One. Thank you. And he put a question, or let me see. When I am waking up in the morning, my feet are cold, lungs feel collapsed. Wow. And I can see myself in another version of me, but I don't know how to control it. 369. Does instinct mean DNA memory? Thank you. I would say that you could say that DNA memory, or you could say your soul memory. That's another way of saying it. That's another level of yourself that you could be seeing starseed lives. If you're one of the starseeds, you're going to have that within you, that potential to remember. We all have it, actually. And so I thank you so much for your donation. Much respect for supporting Christos Avatar. You're awesome. Thanks for sharing, too, this question. I would say instinct means DNA, because that's where we're getting our data, which is a spiritual thing. It's being built up inside our morphogenetic field, what we talked about earlier. That is changing based on all of our different selves. All of us are affecting our morph field. So you're contributing your experience in your body here in this dimension, and there's another part of you experiencing the fourth dimension. There's another part of you get it? But we're meant to ascend. That means combine, merge with your higher self up there. And so you want to have like fifth dimensional DNA chakra open, activated. So it takes work. But if you're indigo, you have that already activated. But you still got to work on, according to Ashiana, you got to work on your heart chakra. But I don't think it'll be very difficult for indigos, because a lot of us are sensitive and loving naturally. And so, yeah, we don't want to hurt anything. Like there's these giant gopher holes in their little dirt pile they make. I'm not gonna go try to kill them or whatever. I'm just renting this place. I'm not gonna do anything like that. Some people have no problem with that. I do. That's just another sign out of several signs that you could be indigo if you're very sensitive. So maybe some aren't. Maybe some of you are in the twisted indigo type 3s who are suffering from darkness and then back to light and then darkness. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know. Like you have two polarities inside you waging a war. Not fun, right? You got this, guys. You got this, man. We're getting the tools, vato. And we know we're getting stronger. We're awakening. And it's beautiful. It's powerful. It's profound. And it was already talked about. You know? And there's a timeline going this way. The positive way. And then there's a timeline that's falling. So as you, as a Christos being, you've been through this already. You have that DNA already. You're not here for yourself. You're really here to awaken, first of all, your heart chakra, and then help others, teach others. Your energy, your conversations with this person, you know, the time you spend with this consciousness on earth, we're meant to help it down here. You know, I don't mean to say it. You know, we're just different levels of ourselves, and we're trying to help our lower vibrational selves that are us, and then we are them, and so it's still the same being, just different versions. That's what time travel is. You're different versions of yourself, but you're going to reclaim all those versions of yourself within your soul, within your oversoul, within your avatar, and within your Rishi. Star Lords. Sorry, I just watched that movie recently, so. Mokaye Musutas. Yeah. I think it's been a good energy, guys. Maybe, you know, don't you think? Yeah. Please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? I talk about ascension, spiritual awakening, aliens, angels, archangels, avatars, and beyond. All kinds of stuff. I will be making more videos about Atlantis and Lemuria and the time periods, like with these Egyptian gods like Thoth. We're going to talk about the Archangel Michael. Maybe you won't like that one. So you want to stay tuned to my channel. You guys want to subscribe, please do. And we're going to kick some demonic ass. I don't know if that sounds okay, but you know, we're here to serve light. With our consciousness, we can make changes and transmute this negative effects on this world. We are these gods, angels. They call us gods. We're not. They're calling angels gods. They're not. Just letting you know so you don't worship. Because if some aliens beings come down, some people will worship them as gods. They did it in the past, you know, many times. Like the Sumerians. Oh, they're gods. What? No, they're posers pretending to be your creator. But you know better. That's an elementary lesson. You've gone beyond that point. You are serving love and light. Yes, yes. And people still disappoint you. Yeah. Expect to be disappointed. Sorry. Because people can't vibrate at this new level. You are. They won't. You're going to lose some connections. But gain new ones. Probably more valuable ones. Yeah. I want to be surrounded around other Christos like you guys. You positive ones, not the haters. You get some of those. You always get some darkness, some judgment. Because that's their vibration. That's what they res at. Yeah, you can inspect it, homie. Yeah, you just like remove that power over you. No problem. Remove, gone. What's up? false creeds. You transmute false creeds. No, thank you. Right? I hope you made that choice. You said no, thank you, right, to the fallen angels. No, I embrace those reptilians, those Elohim, those Anunnaki, those Inky, Marduk, Enlil. People are worshiping him nowadays in 2023. Okay. We talked about the people who forgot what is God. It's no longer defined as unconditional love and equality in one consciousness. Nope. It's been changed. Now you're worshiping some sexist patriarchal God who says women are lesser, and also it says fear God. It's a commandment. You must fear God. Wow. Oh wow. What's going on? So we see it, and maybe in society. Maybe you see this going on in workplaces or the schools. Well, there's some kind of distortion, some type of propaganda. FA, fallen angelic, FA, fallen angelics. It's kind of like the alliance and the horde. See how the horde looked like the undead and fallen dark beings and weird creatures, dark creatures. Well, that's why I say alliance and the horde. And just the name horde. Alliance, watch you. Getting our asses kicked by some alien races, right? Some gods claiming to be gods kicking our asses, making us fearful and shameful, and now we're wetting ourselves because we're just pathetic creatures, apparently. No, you're not. Wake up, Holy One. Smack across the face. Wow. I said wake up. Are you waking up yet? No? Wake up. You speak, you hear truth, you embrace truth, and let go of the bullshit. Dark illuminated false creeds, homie, let go of that. Priestcraft. There should be temples again. We will have temples. Sacred temples using consciousness, not rituals and magic and worship. You don't recognize darkness. Guardians can use magic too, but they're not doing rituals and sacrifices and shit. So, when you find some corruption in someone, it's got a source. It's got corrupted. It's something happened along the way. Some of that phantom got control or affected you. Now you're like phantom. So you no longer know what is Christ or God or to be blessed. Now you just think about hatred and power over others and, superiority. All this freaking dark shit. So, the younger generations are going to disrespect the older generations. Just like you see in some of those martial art movies, Gangster movies, all about disrespecting, putting you down. Darkness, hello. That's what is the manifestation of darkness. So, but we're light. And even humans, have some different races that don't like us, but we're really trying to be this role that's been given to us as the guardians, not of the galaxy and shit, but kind of, sort of, but it's basically guardians of the Templar. We're the Templar. We're going to be talking about this in open public. Christos Templar. That's what Ashiana's work is. That's what the Guardian's work is. We are these beings that came through history as the Templar. There's good Templar and there's dark ones. One's serving dark, one's serving light. What's up? It's not a surprise. So, much respect to you guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm so happy to have you guys with me. You're awesome. I want to give you a hug. Will you kiss me? Some of you are very lovely. I hope you kiss me. You guys know I'm just being playful when I'm in some elevated mood. I'm not trying to be derogatory or anything. Just realize I'm being sweet. If you didn't know that, I'm trying to be sweet. I love you, sister. Chicas. I remember when I came to see this house, there was the most beautiful girl, man. She came up in some big old pickup truck. So I saw the truck. I didn't expect no wow type of girl to come out of it. So I like confirmed that I'm still alive. And then you think about that. It's all superficial. What if this girl's really a very dark person? But you still appreciate a beautiful girl. It's a guy thing, I guess. Even women appreciate pretty women, not all the time. Yeah, my gosh. Somebody like knew exactly what I was like, you know. And then it trips you out. You're like, whoa, she's just has no idea, you know. There must be some type of DNA. Like some of the twin flames are not meant to be romantic. I think the indigos are experiencing their twin flames. I'm not, apparently. So I had like 3 main relationships, and they were all over 3 years. But anyways, we all go through this like gender or magnetism, electricity kind of conflict, because you're like opposites. You're polarized. A gender is a polarization of an androgynous being with no gender, but now there is gender. And so some of you might find your twin. Are you living with your twin flame? Now, from what I know, not all earthseeds have twin flames. Only the last life lived, because it's the transition from this world to that world. So it's the last one that happens in for you. So some of the earthseeds will do it too. So, I mean, that's our whole purpose. We're trying to get other people to ascend with us. We want others to be able to go through the Stargate. So you learn about the Stargates and the Templar and the history. We had a much extended history than what you learn in school, right? Talks about the dinosaurs and the cavemen and humans, and, you know, this coming from apes maybe, or maybe, you know, some other site is telling you some other thing about God or creator. So we have to look within ourselves and find truth. See what resonates with you. That's your barometer. Check yours within. Find within. What do you feel? There you go. You speak what you feel. You brought it up. What do you want to do with it, Holy One? We go beyond ordinary consciousness. Yeah. Yeah. I love you guys. Blessings from the Guardian Alliance. Blessings from me. I love you so much. You're awesome. I need you. I love you. I miss you. We should keep on bringing this. Let's keep on bringing this, man. Let's bring it. There's more of you, Vato Locos. There's more of you, Priestcraft. There's more of you, Indigo Children, Sacred Indigo Children, Awakening. Love you. Come on, let's bring that Indigo Ray. Shine it. Just bring it. Own it. Yeah, we are this what you was. And you remember, you guys. You'll start to remember. For real. You'll see. So realize that's like in the now, connecting to one of your future versions. It becomes part of your memory if you remember it, right? You sit there and wake up and you try to remember. Sometimes there's an issue with that, but realize you're feeling it. You're feeling something live from another part of you, another self, another lifetime. Remember, we're not talking the same as the Hindus. They say that you die and then come a new person and then die and become... No, you don't. I mean, that's not according to the Christos. You actually are separate lifetimes in the now. Simultaneous lifetimes. So it's not something you stop being and then become the other. It's happening here and there. So I don't know if that helps any of you, but I love you about the locos. We got this, man. We're the guardians. We're bringing it. You know, I'm gonna relax because I feel tired and start another day, make another video, bring you guys this code. Thank you for being with me. Much respect to you guys. Seriously, I love you. Thank you for making this a better day for me, and thank you to Indigo Wizard and Starman. You guys are awesome. I think we will bring up a new moderator because I want to have 3 moderators. I just think it's better. And then not everyone has to come on all the time if they don't want to, if they can't. And I respect that. So we should have a few moderators, right? So I love you guys so much. All you regulars, you guys are coming regulars. You're getting something from this channel. Maybe you don't agree with everything, and I understand. Because it is hard to swallow all of it when you're still dealing with the hologram or religion. That's hard if you haven't got to that level yet. But it gets easier, you guys, when you realize more of this truth within yourself. It activates these unknown powers within you because it's unknown to you because you weren't taught that stuff. You might even have been taught that it's evil or from Satan or some shit. And you know, they did burn, the churches did burn being psychic people like witches and stuff. So, and they called them horrible things, you know. Do you think all of them were bad? Anyone who's psychic, hello. And back in those days, they would have killed you, so you kept it a secret. No, the church didn't need to know that you were a psychic starseed from another world. Okay, so you better believe they had their dark illuminated ones in different timelines. That's their history. They've been distorting us since 50,000 years ago, since the Luciferian covenant. They got together and created this covenant. That's not me calling them that. That's what they are, calling themselves, and they're darn proud of it. They make it a secret to Earth, but realize the true power is being done by multidimensional extraterrestrials, dark avatars. Being able to control from way up there down here. But it was a war. It didn't happen overnight. They had to trick us in Atlantis and take over in Atlantis. And some of you are remembering this. See, once again, it's not faith or hope or belief. It's literal experience. You will start to experience other realities, other selves, versions of yourself. So you're multidimensional, man. You'll be going back and forth in time, past, present, future. You know, it's all relative to which one you're connected to in the moment, right? I love you guys. Much respect to you. Have a beautiful evening. Relax, connect. Maybe learn some stuff, redo more research, look at some more of my videos. I got playlists. Check out some of my playlists, homies. Much respect to you. And I do one-on-one sessions. They're $50 for a half hour. That's just to help support myself. And that's just an extra thing if anyone wants to do that. Please subscribe and join my Patreon. And you can cancel after our consultation is over. And you don't have to worry about the membership part, because that's what I have to do right now. You just simply cancel it when you need to. No hard feelings. That's the only way I can check you out and check out the service. So And this is just because, man, I am truly like super busy. It's no joke. And I get a lot of people like giving me these heartfelt stories, and I can't even answer all of them. But no disrespect to you guys, just realize that there's a supply-demand thing going on. Like, I wish I could stay awake for 3 days in a row. You know, expand that potential on my DNA. I'll put that there. I'll create it. What's up? And you know, in the secret space program, they talk about those abilities in the future. I mean, hell, we're everlasting life. We're super badass beings up there. Peace. Namaste. Amakaya. Much respect, homies. Yeah. Shukua. Oh, I don't want to end stream. It says end stream and a big red button. Sorry. I love you. I love you. You hang up. No, you hang up. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, please, you hang up.